Well, hello everybody, Jason up, New Days Revolution Cave. What is it, Thursday, I guess? Sure, why not? I had an idea planned for a video tonight, but then I started feeling a little run down today at work. Nothing severe, no true illness, just a little tired. And not, you ever get the pre-fever fever, right? The pre-fever fever. That's where you feel like you're warm, but you're not warm. And a temperature says you're not warm, but you feel it. And it's cold here now, which is good. So when I go out into the cold, my body kind of hurts because I've got a pre-fever fever. I think I'm fine. I didn't sleep well last night, so maybe that's contributing to it. So anyway, I'm taking the easy way out tonight. I'm just doing a pickups video, but we've got two back-to-back good ones. We got two good ones. The LJN Mattel Wrestling Superstars figures, Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, and two other dorks, have been popping up on eBay, and so everybody was suggesting maybe they'd be at the Targets early. And so I went and looked, and you'll see that tomorrow. Also tomorrow is going to be a power hour with some pretty good hard-hitting questions. And then the next day, which will be a Saturday, we're going to do a little LJN thingy. The crazy guy over there at Maniac Matt Watson's channel wanted to know how I count LJNs. Meaning, how many are there, and how do I count them that way? And you're saying, well, what do you mean? Well, there's a lot of weird variants of the LJNs. Color variants, belly button variants, hearts on megaphone variants, shoulder swirl variants. And do I consider those separate figures, which would obviously increase the amount of LJNs that there are, and that a completionist would need to get? I think Jesse Ventura has about 26 variants. And he wanted to know my opinion as he gave his opinion on his video. So I will do that tomorrow. We will talk about color variants, and so some subtle variants, and then some not so subtle variants, like SD Jones's Hawaiian shirt versus red shirt. Do I consider that a color variant? Do I consider it one figure? Or are there two SD Jones figures? We'll do that Saturday. So those videos, I have to think a little bit, and I don't want to think. There's some fun plans tonight in the house. I think we're gonna read wherever we left off in like the 5th Harry Potter book to try to prepare for the trip in a month and a few days. And then we're gonna watch some Halloween movies that we watch every year. So I just want to take a shower and get on the old couch and relax. So we'll just do some pickups today. I had mentioned that a friend of the channel, a very good friend, the Hookup, as he is now known as, my man Eric, again, lives in an area that is a correct, functioning part of society, part of civilization, and a Walmart that actually performs as if a retail store should, and actually gets things in stock. And so he is my WWE Superstars hookup. You'll see in a week or so that he is also my LJN hookup. Well, he went a shopping and he found Nikolai Volkoff. Now, there has been Iron Sheik, there's been Captain Lou, there's been who from like the dead 80s, the dead of the night, the real 80s, right? Albano, Hogan, Andre, but Andre is the short-haired Andre, or the blackstrap Andre, I mean. Who else? Oh, the Hart Foundation, Jake, Steamboat. But I feel like Nikolai Volkoff is like, I don't want to say this is my favorite Superstars figure, but I like it. I just like that it's just from the 80s wheelhouse, right? Nikolai Volkoff. I mean, you got Flair, you got, I can't even think who we have on my wall out there, but I just feel like there's a handful of guys that are true 80s. You know, George the Animal Steel is one of them, I think just is right. You know, you got Iron Sheik, you got Nikolai now. You know, we need a Junkyard Dog. We got Brutus Beefcake, but it's like Barber Beefcake. We need a Big John Studd. We need a King Kong Bundy, right? We got Bigelow, but that's a little later. I just want like heart of the 80s guys, and Nikolai definitely represents that, and George will also. So on the back, they usually have quotes and you know, Cara Mia, which was Nikolai's song on the wrestling album. Cara Mia, my, must we say goodbye? Yeah. And then please rise and respect his singing of the national anthem, not the Soviet national anthem, not the Russian national. Please rise and respect his singing of the national anthem. Oh, come on, Mattel. Just write Russia or Soviet. I know, who cares? Just put Soviet on there. Silly. Then I told you that I spent some decent money, some good priced money is what I mean, on a couple of Origins figures, but then the shipping just makes it a annoying purchase, right, cost-wise. We got a couple of Origins figures right here, and like I said, I have a checklist now finally, and I'm chipping away at the Origins. But we got Stratos. We got Stratos now. As much as I love the Origins, looking at this Stratos figure, because this is the only figure I think that really has like the, I don't know, you can see most of the body of Stratos, right? And he's not purple or green or anything. So you can really see the new style of articulation, and it slightly ruins it for me a little bit. I'm so not an articulation guy, obviously, growing up with the LJNs, but what was there it is, modern posing retro play. I love the Origins figures, obviously, we've got a garage wall full of them, but modern posing retro play. You know, modern posing for kids that don't have an imagination, retro play for kids who played with bricks, right? I wrestled with erasers and pencils at my desk in 4th grade elementary school. I wrestled with pencils and I played baseball with erasers on my desk. There's no articulation in a pencil. There we go. We got Stratos. Now this one is quite surreal. This was supposed to be an expensive figure, according to the eBay. This was supposed to be a $50, $60 figure. And he's from Series 2. And I say surreal because this actual figure back in the day, a lot of us didn't have, or we had, and then a lot of us as collectors don't have because it's ridiculously expensive, even as a loose figure from the 80s line. But we've got Scare Glow. So the surrealness is seeing a Scare Glow on card that, if you look quick enough, kind of takes you back to the Scare Glow of the 80s. I mean, if we had an 80s carded Scare Glow, I don't know, what is that, a couple $1,000? And here we go. We've got them right here. So like I said, when you look at a figure this color, you don't really notice the articulation that you do with Stratos. I know, I'm a big baby. I know. So yeah, we got Stratos and Scare Glow. Knocked a couple off the list. Now, apparently there's even though this one comes with a comic book, there was also another Stratos listed, but with comic book. This one has comic book, so I don't know if this is the Stratos with comic book or not, but there were 2 Stratoses that I'm supposed to get, and I'm done. I'm not getting a second Stratos. This is it. We're done. Now let that be a clue to Saturday's discussion of how many LJNs are there. I'm not chasing after another Stratos. All right. Stratos, Scare Glow, and Nikolai Volkoff himself. Good figure. I guess the faces aren't, well, I don't know. The faces aren't tremendous on some of these. I don't know. I guess it's decent for Nikolai. But I don't care. I don't care, right? I don't care. These are great. All right, so we're going to go hang those in the garage. Then I'm going to take a shower. And I'm going to get my red and black lumberjacks on with the hat to match. And I'm going to get on the couch and just cuddle up with my red-haired baby angel upstairs. You know, the Finster. One more Origins figure coming tomorrow or Saturday. And then I haven't bought anything else. Like I said, I gotta pump the brakes a little. Got Christmas coming. Gotta go on vacation. I don't know if he'll want to film, but my good close personal friend Tansky and I are exchanging a hefty haul of Christmas presents together. So I'll try to get him drunk. I'll get him liquored up and see if he wants to do it live. We'll see. That's it. I think I'm done. So some good stuff coming tomorrow and some good stuff coming on Saturday. Tune in. I think that's it. Oh, I forgot. My man Quack. Quack's the TV guide. The TV guide guy. You've heard of Quack. You've seen his contributions to the channel. Well, he contributed again. He contributed in a bigly way. Not through gifts. Through the gift of knowledge. Quack gave me some knowledge, and I reacted, and I couldn't be happier. I was worried. I was very worried about this particular product. I was very worried. I was seeing it on eBay for $150. The original, the vintage, is stupidly priced, $250 complete. Oh! But because of my man Quack, I jumped right on real quick and ordered it up. Probably should have ordered a second one if I wanted to. You know, I should have. I should have ordered a second one and been that guy. The guy that holds on to it and then sells it for millions. But I didn't because I'm a collector, man. Appreciate the collectors. The laws of collecting. Do I give it away now? I don't know. I will tell you this, though. Here's the clue. I'm done with TMNT. Done. It's over. The final piece of the puzzle has been placed because of my man Quack. I'll show you that when it comes in, too. We'll see you next time. Good night now.